Okay, I think it's time for me to do another health update. It's been quite a while. The date today is March the 20th, 2019. Might be the 21st. But anyway, I've been seeing a neurologist regularly, like every 3 months, and they've increased my gabapentin, which is a nerve pain pill, and they also increased Flexeril. I don't know the generic brand name for it. I take the generic of them, but that's been helping me along. It's like 5 milligrams that I take twice a day for the Flexeril, which is a muscle relaxer, and the gabapentin for the nerve pain. For some reason, my muscles have just been twitching lately, and little twitching and annoying is one thing, but when it takes my breath away and I get a muscle spasm that is so strong that it just takes my breath away, that's what's challenging for me, and that's what's really difficult. And the more I do, the more I move around, the more I exert myself, and of course I use a wheelchair mainly when I'm out and about, and the more I use my arms and other muscles, the more trouble I have. So it's really difficult, but I'm surviving, and have dove into doing some art, which I'm going to show just a little bit here in a second, and how I do it. But for this first short part, for those who are interested, and for my own journaling and documentation of my health update, mid-March, late March 2019 now. And there was something I wanted to say about the, when I'm inside the house, I use a walker, like a wraparound walker. Getting from the house to a vehicle, I'll use my cane. But that's really difficult. And we even tried walking from the door of my parents' house when we were visiting them to the car, because the cane was packed and the wheelchair was packed, and my wife Rhonda helped me, and it wasn't pretty. I don't know how many feet it was, but I know that within 10 feet of walking, without the wraparound walker, well, with the wraparound walker is difficult, but without the wraparound walker, 5 to 10 feet, my legs just start collapsing from under me, and I can't do it. So it's all because of the nerve damage, and I have what's called polyneuropathy, and they can't repair nerves yet, and they may in the future. And I am just doing my best not to agitate it any more than need be. So with that being said, I want to just show a little bit of my art and how I do it, what I've been doing. I'm sitting in, I call it a zero gravity chair. It's kind of like a jerry chair. It tilts all the way back, and you can see if I can flip this around. Maybe I can't flip it around. Oh, I guess I can't. I'm doing this with my phone, and I guess I can't. Wait 1 second. Nope, I guess I don't have that ability to flip it around. Anyway, the zero gravity chair takes the weight off my spine and my hips and my legs, of course, and I'm able to stay elevated. In this position, I can get the pain. The pain never stops, but I can get it to go down to a dull 2 or 3 on a scale from 1 to 10, 10 being the worst. The thing, too, is that any of you who know what it's like to have a pinched sciatic nerve, or a pinched nerve anywhere, but especially a pinched sciatic nerve, my sciatic nerve is damaged, and then there's other nerves that are damaged too. So the pain never goes away. It's agitated by certain movement, so I have to just be really careful, and I'm learning to live with it. So I can't flip this around, so I'm going to try to do this by just turning the camera. I won't be able to see if I'm getting stuff in the shot, but I keep all my art supplies nearby me. There's some on the table there that I can reach, and my journal, and a sketchbook, and all kinds of markers, and even down here, I've got some markers and snacks and things like that. It's quite a mess, but it's kind of where I live and sleep and live and breathe and keep alive. My art recently, let me do it this way. My art recently has been on these little 3x5 cards, and I will just fold the 3x5 card and decorate the card. And I've been really enjoying doing that lately, more than just rocks or clay, because the clay and the rocks sometimes are hard for me to work with, and unless they're small, I can't carry them with me and give them away. And I love to share my art with people that I meet and stuff, and the response and the reaction has been really nice. And it seems like not just like some people just don't get it. You know, you give it to them, they're like, oh, okay, whatever, and you know they're gonna throw it away or maybe rehide it, which is great, or give it to somebody, which is great. But there's other people who they're not just being nice; they really like it, and I don't feel that my art is, you know, the greatest in the world or as great as it will develop to be, maybe, or as great as others, but that doesn't really matter. What matters is that people do enjoy the little that I do, and they seem to sincerely enjoy it, and even to the point where quite a while, I've even had the experience where 3 years go by, and then they say to me, hey, I still have that rock that you decorated, or that little piece of art that you shared with me. And that makes me feel great, because I feel like I'm actually accomplishing more than just laying here. And I'm glad that I found art and found this opportunity to share. So that is the update for now. And I haven't done one in quite some time because not much has really changed. It's great that I'm finally getting my disability. That took 3 years. And not much has changed. I am having a little bit of trouble with my arms and my hands and controlling them, kind of like I have trouble controlling my legs. And my other thought with the art is I'm just doing as much as I can while I can, because it may be that I'm not able to do it in the future. We don't know. Nobody knows. But the doctors are, I hope the doctors are wrong. You know, sometimes you hope your doctor is wrong, other times you hope your doctor is right. And the doctors and whatnot, you know, don't offer a whole lot of hope. And basically, they are very real with me, which is better than just, you know, filling my head with nonsense or stuff that isn't quite accurate, maybe. But even if the truth is harsh, my doctor shares that with me. And the bottom line is that he says, look, we all hurt. It's just that you're going to hurt a little more than others and more often than others. And there's going to be some things that you just cannot do. And if you do them, you'll, you know, hurt yourself more. And I know what it's like to be hurt more. And I don't want to go down that road. So I am being careful, and I am doing what I can do, and I'm not doing what I can't do. Now, that sounds really simple, but it's really hard. Anyway, that's my update. I'll add this to my blog, tombeetlebailey.wordpress.com, and probably put it on YouTube too for the heck of it. Anyway, that's all for now. Thanks so much. Go with God.